This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Air Force Falcons. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Falcons will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Richardson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Wyoming's offense will have the ball first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great...
It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a great job.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. So Air Force's offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a running back they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
On the ground, it's Harris. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Gets the back moving. Off play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll try to get outside. Quick spin on the run. Turning it on! And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
On his feet at the 40. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown Air Force! He got a step and just dusted the field.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Finding themselves down 7-0, then love to get a drive going here. Anderson wants to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressure the quarterback.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with his 7-0 lead. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. The Falcons decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
And that's the beauty of running play action. Everybody sucks up, plays the run, and you get to slip that tight end down the field with a full head of steam, make a big play.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Anderson will throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity.
Oh, he's got some space. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Takes the handoff. It's Scott. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Richardson. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Wyoming! Great job by the back on the option.
I think it's easy to say, run the option, run the option. Well, you got to be able to see it quickly and make quick decisions. Nice job by the QB, getting the ball to his playmaker. He catches it. He can do the rest. Takes it to the house for 6.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll send the back in motion. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. That's a really nice job by this defense, maintaining outside leverage and knocking him down behind the line.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look. On these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Johnson looking to throw. Finds a man on the left. Brings him to the open. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. Runs through the tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. The give to the fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Fires to the tight end. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Johnson wants to throw it. Moves away as he feels pressure. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They even things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out, and a chance to go on top with this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Falcons. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
14, Wyoming, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. To the air on first down. The quick out. Quick step and go. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They'll leave it with the lone back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Anderson wants to throw. Finds his tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that is what every single defense wants, man. They got to get those negative plays so you can put them in predictable situations. They gave up some yardage, but that's okay. Getting the sack, now forcing the 3rd and long. Gear up the pass rushers, bring in some extra DBs, and try to go get them again.
And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guy.
Running free. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Air Force. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
They'll run this play from the pistol. On the ground, it's Scott. There he goes. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the run, fires downfield. It's caught.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You can tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
Fires to the big fella. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Rides to the back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? The give. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. That one was leaking and losing altitude fast, but it made it home. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now on the option. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
The Falcons lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Falcons are marching down the field. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Motion from the back. On the option. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It'll be 3rd and long. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Anderson will throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Durr. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Scott. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Cowboys have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Here's the handoff. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Real smart play. Great job. Get the positive yards and then get your booty out of bounds.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
The Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Knox. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Finds a crease at the 20. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll leave it with him. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Using his leg to tear it.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Johnson looking to throw. Fires downfield. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. The lone back's got it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Shoots it to the left. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Good timing on the quick out. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Leaves it with the running back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, 1st down and more. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Sims. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass is knocked away, incomplete, but there is a flag, and I think the offense is going to benefit from the quarterback taking an extra shot. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Power football with the run. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Cowboys come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Runs through a tackle. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
That's caught. It's Sargent. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On the run, it's Scott. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Breaks the tackle. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Finds a little space. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. When the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation, goal line, 3rd down, touchdown.
The Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the sack all the way back at the 5. The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe
turning it on. Touchdown, Falcon. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They add a little more to the lead as they are right on the verge of ending this long losing streak. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. USF put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Bulls had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a
touchdown, Mustard and Brown, stealing a score on special teams. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. The best way this offense can say thanks for that 2 spot is by following it up with a score of their own, David.
Really fun when your defense does that. When they get you back the football and they score some points, Palmer. Put those points up on the board. Usually brag about it, especially defensively. We got more points than you, but good opportunity for this offense to get more.
Yeah, it's you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing right now. I'll tell you, if this offense is able to go down the field and put up a touchdown, this could be a potentially 9 to 10 point swing based on your defense getting you that safety. You've got great field position now. You got to take advantage.
One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Give to the big fullback. Got room to work. Makes it past the marker. He's loose down the middle. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Air Force. That should move them closer to this elusive second win of the year as they build this fourth quarter lead.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. From the gun. Give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bring in the heat. On the move, he fires. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
The Cowboys will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Defense in press coverage. The option look. Plows through the defense. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Falcons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. Continues to fight for yards. Touchdown, Falcons. And the punishment has been extended. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
And he was fortunate. Lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Keeps looking downfield. Finds the tight end. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
The Cowboys have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Going to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Rushes on him. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Dropping back, it's Sims. Fires to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff, maybe you're ready to start giving new guys an opportunity to see the field and just see what they can do.
Thanks so much for spending